Did you know that while most members of the Black family were named after constellations? Okay, why do you? I said the word black and you're laughing.
Most members of the Black family. I just was not. Okay.
So, did you know that while most members of the Black family were... I'm getting my Zelda.
Chair sounds like Jolene's toys.
And just like Jolene's toys, welcome back. Episode 75 of the Poor Choices Show, the podcast that's like an HR violation with a theme song.
And no HR department to stop us.
Let's make some poor choices.
The fridge keeps them pretty cold. That's not warm.
Subscribe.
I wasn't ready.
Sorry.
You said Joe Burrow?
Oh, it's a tiger Bengal thing.
Oh my? Oh my?
Yes.
Oh my God. I did it again.
I had a girl at work today ask me just like randomly. She was like, what's something, or no, who's like an artist that's, you know, if you could bring any dead artist back to life, who would it be?
Van Gogh.
Sorry, musician, like music, like
Mozart.
No, like, what do you think my answer was? Within 0.01 seconds when she asked me.
Let me get in the zone. Say the question again.
If you could bring any like dead musician back to life, who would it be?
Yours was Freddie Mercury.
Yes. And she went, that was super fast. And I was like, yeah, I know.
And then did she go, who's that?
No, she knew. And then she went, mine's Amy Winehouse. I was like, all right, that's not bad. So then I asked her.
Every time I hear Amy Winehouse, I think
tried to make me go to rehab. And I said, no. That's what I think of.
No, there was a website where you could guess when Amy Winehouse was going to die, and you won an iPod if you got it right.
Dang, someone's got a Amy Winehouse iPod? Damn.
Well, they have an Apple iPod, but due to Amy Winehouse dying.
Well, they at least better have like her greatest hits playlist on there or something. And then she asked me, I asked her then, because I was like, oh, that's a good question. Who would you bring back? I said, any celebrity that's dead, aside from musicians, who would you bring back?
I don't think Amy Winehouse played music. If you could bring back any celebrity?
Yeah.
Are you asking me, or am I guessing what your answer was?
Both of them.
None, dude. They could all. The first thing that I wouldn't bring it back, but the first thing that came to mind, I think as I was thinking about it yesterday, was Paul Walker.
So mine's actor/comedian.
Chris Farley.
No, that's a good one though.
Eddie Murphy.
No, another. Eddie Murphy's.
Did he die?
No,
he's not dead. Who am I thinking of? Oh, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Were they in a movie together?
None that I can think of. Tits. Hole.
Saturday Night Live goes commercial.
It doesn't count.
Let's get some explanation. What's going on over there?
Spilled my drink.
It sucks because it's like an entirely open top because you don't drink beer anymore. Like it could just be a can.
The condensation stuck to the coaster I'm using, so I tried to like just give the glass like a little shake to get the coaster to fall off, and I didn't do that.
I thought you said a coaster oven.
No, I got this little it's
wiener
full of water.
What's full of water?
This coaster. It's like a Maryland coaster with some coordinates on it for
the MD Foodie Boys recording studio.
I think it's that. What's that lighthouse in the Chesapeake Bay? That famous one?
Thomas Point.
Yep.
Is it famous, or do you just know it because you lived in like what's famous about it?
I guess Marylanders know. People who live on the Chesapeake Bay know what it is, I guess.
What's that lighthouse in the Chesapeake that's famous to Marylanders?
Yeah. Hey, David, what's that one thing famous to your town that only people in your town would know?
What's that famous only to locals bar we used to go to every Friday? Oh, you're talking about coconuts? Speaking of, did you watch the episode 2 weeks ago? That you watched it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like my little shimmy I threw in as our intro?
Shimmy.
Like I changed the video up a bit. It was a little test run.
I honestly don't remember seeing that. I definitely watched it though.
Oh my God. I can't get you to put an effort before. I can't get you to put an effort after. You don't remember it at all?
I don't.
Well, fuck you. I'm not going to tell you about it.
I literally watched it though. I sat on my couch drinking coffee. Oh, you ever heard of a Proffee?
Is that like a prep?
No.
A Proffee?
Mm-hmm. Maybe pronounced Proffee. I'm going Proffee though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is something you learned from a younger generation, and it's like protein in coffee.
That's exactly what it is. I was drinking my coffee. No, I was drinking my protein shake, and she was like, "You ever had a Proffee?" And I went, "Hmm." She said, "Yeah, you use that as your creamer in your coffee instead of creamer." And I was like, "Sounds actually pretty great." So I tried it because I have like vanilla protein shakes, and it was fucking awesome. It was really good because I also do French vanilla coffee. Like that's my go-to is French vanilla coffee, French vanilla creamer. But then I added the vanilla protein shake to it, and it like thickened it up. Plus, it kept the vanilla. It was good, dude. It's really good.
Yeah, I've done it. I've had it. It doesn't have a name. That's something this generation did. It's have you ever put protein in your coffee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, but now I have. Yes.
Yeah. Proffee. It sounds like a productive roofie.
Proffee for the win.
Yeah. Productive roofies for the win.
No, not my Doug. Our Doug. You're not my Doug. I don't know. Because, Roofalin. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen it. Good night. What were we talking about before you started hitting me with Tide Pod shit?
I don't know. Like my brain went super like dog, like squirrel. And I just got off topic real quick.
Every time you say squirrel, the one and only thing I remember from Invader Zim is when he's like, he like asked Gurr a question. He's like, Gurr, what are you? Yeah. And Gurr's like, I saw a squirrel. Hey, wait.
Wait, what did he do?
It. He said, I saw a squirrel. It went.
Hurry, Gurr. What did you learn?
I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
I just wanted to do that again.
Oh, the intro. Yeah. Yeah, go watch it. Give us another view.
Got it. Okay. That's what it was.
Dick.
Yep. Yeah, dick. You fucking would.
Sounded like something racist was coming. You fucking, when you like hold and like accentuate the N, like, whatever you're about to say is like cancelable. Fucking.
Yeah. Fucking rainbow. Just got to think of something that's like, yeah.
You can get canceled for that.
True. Didn't even think of that. Cut.
Guess what? Your month is over. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Oh, so funny story about that. Well, sort of not that, but I was I had a day off. It was a Thursday and it was my day off, and I was like, all right, I need to go do all this stuff, go grocery shopping, and went and got my hair cut, and like I had to go to the bank to deposit some cash I had, and I have my bank is like literally half a block from where I live. So I pull in and I go up to the front door, and just oblivious me doesn't realize that there's no cars in the parking lot. There's no lights on the building. I go and I grab the door handle and I go, well, maybe they're just, something with this specific location. They're closed for today, whatever. I know there's one over in like Satellite where I go get my haircut. So I went over and got my haircut.
We're getting real racist. Okay.
And I went over to that one, and same thing. My oblivious self, I just pulled in and went up to the front door, and I went, has somebody canceled my bank without telling me? And I went, Google, is there a holiday today? And it was June 19th. And I went, oh. And I went, I'm just going to use the deposit in the ATM outside and go home.
Yeah.
So I did.
Do you know why we celebrate? Well, do you know why that day is celebrated?
Yeah, because people were told for, what was it, in Texas for, God, how many years? 3-4 years? That
whole
slavery hadn't
explanation
been abolished, something like that?
That whole explanation sounds like you saw like the first two lines of the top result on Google when you
No,
looked to
it was
see what
more
day
so
it
like
was.
somebody shared it on Instagram and I was like, didn't know that.
Okay.
Was I right?
Yeah. All I know is abolished in Texas. I don't think the day has to do with anything else. Like that's what the day is marking.
Like that's when they abolished it, but they're marking it because they didn't tell them for way too long. Something like that.
Because they didn't have the internet.
Yes.
How about a question?
How about it?
Do you want a question?
Sure.
Is the Kool-Aid Man the pitcher or the juice?
He's both.
Yep.
No.
If it pours out, is he empty or is he on the ground?
He's empty.
Where's
so he's the pitcher because the pitcher is on his face. It's not in the juice.
Well, the pitcher's not on his face. His face would be on the pitcher.
What did I say?
Right? You said the pitcher's on his face.
Right. Flip
I don't
it,
care if it's a pitcher
reverse
or a
it, and
picture.
back it up. Right.
You got to go Northgate.
Was that Deku Nut reference?
That happened at Northgate. This was the pitcher or picture.
See, I listened. You said Northgate and Deku Nut.
Yeah, well, that was like 2 weeks ago, or I guess 3 weeks ago.
It's pretty.
It's
good,
like you have like maybe like 5 episode threshold. Like after 5 have passed, it's like you have to like clear your hard drive.
Well, I'm a very, believe it or not, David, I'm a very detail oriented person, but
I'll take not for 500, Alex.
That might be the funniest thing you've said all night, but it's selective.
You're digging your hole worse.
Yeah, I already heard that a couple times.
You're you're making yourself sound like a smarter person, but a worse friend. Yeah.
But
Why have you heard that? Why have you heard that a few times?
with a person I'm talking to, she's like, "You don't listen to what the fuck I say," and I'm like, "I sure do. This, and we did this and this," and she's like, "Well, why did you say this when I said this?" And I went, "I don't remember saying that."
So now we've come to the point in this
What was the answer?
fucking venture.
Yeah,
I can't even say episode because it's been fucking 750 of them where we can relate on personal topics and we can discuss these things.
David, we have plenty of common interests. This is just another one.
This isn't, no.
I don't want to say it like that. We have plenty of things in common.
Right. Just none of them in our personal life.
What the fuck are you talking about? Sure, we have plenty of personal life stuff that's in common.
Okay, go on.
Well, not to put us down on a sad note, but just like we're getting older, so our family's getting older. We have that in common.
Right.
I'm
thinking more like day to day.
Okay.
Not just like relating to, because we have that in common with everybody our age.
Yeah. Well, I think you got me there, bud.
Yeah, I know it.
Shit.
It's like I think about this shit.
Man. So, all right, go ahead. Never mind.
Yeah. So anyways, now that we're here to a milestone, on a milestone episode, we're hitting a milestone in our relationship.
Yes.
How about that? So now we can talk about these things, and it's even better because they don't fucking listen to this. So what you do,
yours thinks it's as dumb as mine does. So,
huh?
I said yours thinks it's as dumb as mine does.
No, mine thinks it's dumber. I guarantee you.
We'll see. We'll find out when they meet and they go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. So what you do is you make it a point to to remember like a few key things, like write them down, like something that you're guaranteed will come up again. And then you just regurgitate that info and then go, see, I listen.
How do you know what's going to come up again?
It's just like something common. I don't know. Something that they're like, if they're like, I hate this, like, and it's one thing that like, you know, they experience all the time.
Well, I did do something.
It'll come a lot easier.
I did do something kind of in that realm a few weeks ago where I went to see her at work and she was just mentioning like, oh man, I really wish I had a cover for the straw on my Stanley. Like just like threw that out there. Like, oh man, I really wish. So in that moment, I just ordered them on Amazon.
Yep.
Because I knew I'd forget. And the next time I saw her, I was like, here's these things.
Well, see, now how long was it until you saw her again?
A week.
Okay, that's good. Because you can't do it right away.
Right.
Because then that like defeats the whole, like, you listen to me. Well, like, yeah, you just told me 6 seconds ago. So you got to like wait a little bit.
Well, I've also
so
been
it seems like you thought
the,
about it later on.
In the short time we've been talking and doing this, I've been given the like, how do you remember that? How do you remember I said that or did this or those kind of things? Like those have come up, but at the same time, there's also been moments of the opposite of like you're saying, like I've told you this thing, and I go,
yeah. It's I think the term is early onset Alzheimer's.
I was told selective hearing, but that I like yours.
Conditions evolve.
Well, I get called old quite frequently, so both at work and now at home. So
yeah, well, when you work with 12-year-olds, it's like I'm surprised they don't call you grandpa.
Well, I did
like you invented bread. They probably think.
It was a little cringy. So she's younger than me, so it was in that realm. Different generation is in the TikTok world and knows a lot of the lingo and the fads and all that. And there's one going around about, I'll just do it right now so that you know what it is. It's people opening their freezer at their house and they go, who in the hell put the muffins in the freezer? And then it busts into this, I don't know, like some like rapper voice guy, certain thing. And he goes, I did. And it's like this music in the background. He's like, I did. Now what you gonna do about it? Okay. So that's the TikTok. And, David's puking in the bucket. And, she says it a lot and it's like something that cracks her up. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this funny thing because I work at a place that has muffins and we keep them in the freezer. So I pulled like I made
hamstring?
I made it seem like this very serious thing. I had had my whole like line crew, like the people working and making food. I was like, hey guys, I need to show you something in here real quick. And they were like, what do you mean? And I was like, just follow me. And they're like, all of us? I was like, yeah. Just come with me. And like, we walked in and I had my phone on record, like video. I can send it to you if you want, but it's not that great. And
does the story end in you being dubbed the Mexicutioner?
and we get into the freezer and I went, like looked down. I was like, what's that? And they were like, what's what? And I went, who the hell put the muffins in the freezer? And I pointed at them because there's muffins in the freezer. and they all died laughing. I will say that. And then once we walked out, the one girl, she's really funny. She's probably in her late 30s, early 40s. She's Filipino, has pretty broken English. And we got out there and she went, Chris. And I went, yeah. And she went, I did. Now, what are you going to do about it? I was like, all right, you got it.
Did you go home and...
So I sent it to her. I was like, hey,
okay.
Look, I did this thing at work. And she was like, oh my God, you're ridiculous. And I was like, I know.
I was getting... It's like, well, you've been married so long and living with someone so long, you just assume that like everybody is. I was going to ask you if you brought the muffins home and put them in the freezer and then did that. And then I realized that that's not the same home.
Not yet.
Yeah. All right. I promise we will get back into that because it sounds like you sound like a, I'll say just like a introvert that just came out of his shell.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Like I felt like it was
completely 180'd.
Yeah.
Almost overnight.
Yeah. Is there a punchline?
No, it's been good. Like it's been good, but it's been.
It still sounds like a punchline is coming.
No. There's no punchline. It's just like.
What are you saying?
It's been
a while.
No, it's been a while. It's just like this, like door is open and it's like the Zelda noise is happening. It's like da 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 da. Like,
I thought you were like,
no.
I was like, that's not a good noise.
No, just this like good, just heartwarming, just all the things have just been aligning. It's been really good.
Great. I'm not going that deep into it. That's what I'm talking about, but I'm not. I'm like 1 foot. You're like 6 feet. I'm talking
7
about
foot,
the
8
fact.
foot.
What? I'm talking about the fact that like everything you just described, you're now opening about it.
Yeah. I like,
you ever like when you were a kid, you find like a big rock and like
yeah, we call it the rock. Oh no.
Yeah. You break it open and it just like looks exactly the same on the inside. It's just like you just made two smaller of the same rocks. Like it's not different texture or color. It's just the same fucking rock. Like it felt like that. Like, what am I going to get out of you? Oh, nothing. It's just nothing at all. Like I was hoping it was like a Wonder Ball or something and I'd get some fucking sweet tarts, but nope, just rock. So I'm ecstatic that like we're opening up here. That's why last week I was like, you know what? I don't fucking care what this dude wants to talk about or not. He's going to answer questions about babies and shit. And that's that.
Let me send you hold on. So that's her stepdad's bloodhound.
You got a gang of them?
His work one, because he does he works at a prison. He's like a sergeant.
I know. I listen.
Fuck.
Did you not get my joke?
Fuck. See, there's one of those times.
Does he have a gang of them?
Oh. Like the Bloods?
No. Bloodhound gang? Fucking Christ, kid. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
That's not the Bloodhound gang.
Okay. It's only why I bought that CD.
No. You know what it is?
It's called The Bad Touch. I know. Remember when I just said?
I'm thinking of Tom Green.
Well,
his name's Zeke.
Ooh. How old is he?
He's 4.
He only got like a year left. When you're about to give him a treat, does he go?
I don't know. I haven't met him yet. Although he's fucking huge from what I've seen on FaceTime. Like he'll stand, like when they stand him up to do one of those, like, hey, Zeke boy. And he comes up. Although they're all really short. So he might not be. Anyways.
Okay. Would a hot minute actually be longer than an actual minute since things expand in heat?
That was my first thought is, are you somewhere warm? Like a hot minute.
It doesn't matter where you are, but if you say like, I'll be there in a hot minute, like how long is that?
It's within 5 minutes.
A hot minute. Okay. Is 20 a lot?
Depends what it's 20
just
of.
In general, just with like when
No.
you think of 20. No?
No.
Okay. So like if you're shot 20 times, it's not that many.
I literally said depends what it is. If you're married 20 years, it's a long time. If you're shot 20 times, it's a long time. If you've had cancer 20 times, that's a lot. If you want to give me
just generally 20, just 20. When you think of the number 20.
No.
Okay. Cool. Back to you, Cotton.
If 40 Thieves had, I don't remember the thing. You want some Harry Potter stuff, dude?
Yeah. But before you give it to me.
Okay. Hey. Fucking calm down.
Did he do it or did he not? Apparently not. A jury of his peers found him innocent. So Do you know how I feel like significantly more successful we would be if this was a Harry Potter podcast?
Yeah. Your 13 on Instagram was like, I checked it 1 hour and it was at like 45,000. And literally an hour later it was at like 90. And I was like, what?
It's at like 250 now.
Fuck, dude. And
our lowest like Harry Potter that wasn't like jokes or like pickup lines, like actual Harry Potter, is like 110,000. One of them's at 2.5 million.
Yeah, not to mention TikTok, our most viewed one is 1.5 million. And guess what?
Yeah.
Harry fucking Potter.
Like literally out of our, I'll have to figure out how to look, but out of our like top 10 most viewed reels, I'd say probably 7 of them are Harry Potter.
Honestly, we just keep milking it and let our following grow.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just like, I was thinking and I'm like, yeah, it's like
I even on Instagram, I shared added to my story. It was one of these, it was like, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter won't solve all your problems. And it was like this dude, like singing and dancing and like having a great time with like a margarita in his hand with like Hogwarts in the background. And even people that aren't my friends somehow saw it and liked it because it was Harry Potter related.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that works. I'm still new to the whole Graham thing.
Unless your account's on like private, then people can still see your stuff.
And I was like, okay, well, and so random people from the world, the entire world saw it and liked it. And I was like, okay, yeah. So we're going to milk the shit out of it.
But we're going to milk it. But it's like, I didn't want to do just a Harry Potter, but I'm just like, man, we would be exploding. Like 70% of our fucking followers are probably from those. And I was thinking, we could call it Harry Potter and it'd be PODDER, like podcast, but like podder.
Maybe like, great.
Fuck.
I would also need to like really get back into it because I mean, like we both do have a good general knowledge of Harry Potter, and I think we know a lot more than the general public would. But like deep Potterheads, like I'm not even close. Not even close.
Right, but hey, don't sell yourself short. We came in 3rd place at a fucking nerd convention trivia night.
Also, fucking fake it till you make it. So on here, I can just pretend like, no, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying is like, we are only so knowledgeable more than the average person, and still look what it does. It's just fucking blows my mind.
Yeah. Every time you post one, I guarantee we go up at least 20 to 30, 50 ish followers, give or take.
I haven't broken down your last one yet, but I took the one that I did that episode and broke it into 5 different reels. So that was 1 of 5. And then another few from when I'd break yours down. So there's another probably 2,000 followers in our pocket. So yeah, I went Harry Potter stuff.
Yes. What am I supposed to say?
Are you sleeping?
Sorry.
Did you know these facts about Harry Potter?
Did you know these facts about Harry Potter?
Nope.
So, did you know McGonagall holds the record for the longest hat stall? The Sorting Hat took 5.5 minutes debating between Gryffindor and Ravenclaw.
I did not. 5.5 hours?
Minutes.
Is that what you said?
Minutes.
5.5 minutes. Okay.
Did you know the working title of Goblet of Fire was Harry Potter and the Doomspell Tournament and was printed on some promotional material? So it actually exists in the world.
Where are they now? In Ethiopia with the Chief Super Bowl champion shirts?
Don't forget the goat outside. I just figure they have goats.
Do they eat them or worship them?
They milk them like a cat.
for all they got. Okay.
Did you know that Chamber of Secrets...
There you go, Eric.
Did you know Chamber of Secrets was originally titled Half-Blood Prince? J.K. decided in the middle of writing the book to do a rewrite, and she moved portions of the book to Harry... Did you know that Chamber of Secrets was... Shut up. Okay, stop. Did you know Chamber of Secrets was originally titled Half-Blood Prince? JK decided in the middle of writing the book to do a rewrite, and she moved portions of the book to Half-Blood Prince.
What portions?
This is all the information I've got, David.
I guess I'm trying to think of what information could have been moved.
Harry Potter in the book that tells you to do things. See, that's I
think that I wonder if they have like a CSI episode called Half-Blood Prince, but it's like bloody fingerprints, but only half of them.
Half-Blood
that's how they
Prince.
Yeah, you emphasized the wrong word there.
oh, in a box.
Oh, Half-Blood Prince.
All right. So, did you know that while most members of the Black family were named after constellations? Okay. Why do you? I said the word black and you're laughing.
Most members of the Black family. I just was not. Okay.
So, did you know that while most members of the Black family were...
Did you know most members of the Black family didn't go to the bank on Thursday?
I'm getting my Zelda. So, did you know that while most members of the Black family were named after constellations, it was how do you say her name?
Narcissistic Malfoy?
How do you say her name?
Narcissa? Narcissa.
Did you know while most members of the Black family were named after constellations, it was Narcissa who was named after a flower, just like Lily? A strange connection, though.
Serious? Also, Sirius is a constellation?
I have no idea.
Bellatrix?
Did you know that when Dumbledore took Harry to see Slughorn, he was wearing the Gaunt Ring? We also find out later that he used the Elder Wand for several decades and was using it up until his death. And Harry had his invisibility cloak, which is the third brother's. Therefore, all three of the Deathly Hallows were in one place at the same time. Sounds like you didn't know.
No, I'm thinking because the Gaunt Ring was the stone, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Dumbledore had all three in his possession for decades. What do you mean? Did you know they were all in the same place? That he had the wand, he had the ring, and the cloak was his.
We'll cut it.
No. That's not a you. This is who wrote this.
This was by Hopping to Write Well. Hoping.
Somebody was hoping to read well.
All right, I got a few. The first one's long, and then I've got some.
Usually is.
The second one lasts longer, but not as big. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you got two more, you said?
No. Just stand by. Okay. So in the sorting ceremony in Goblet of Fire, a girl named Natalie MacDonald is sorted into Gryffindor. She was added or at least named in honor of Canadian girl of the same name who died of leukemia before the book was released. At age 9, she wrote to JK explaining that she would most likely die before the books were finished and asked if she could tell her how the series would end. JK replied a while later and divulged where the major characters would end up, only to learn that she had sadly passed away before receiving the letter. As a tribute to Natalie, JK included her in the next book and sorted her into Gryffindor, where dwell the brave of heart.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Like what she has this like blooming $1 billion industry in her sights, and she's going to risk leaking the entire plot to some little Canadian girl?
Why should I be Canadian?
Because you said she's from Canada.
Yeah, she's Canadian. Did you know that Hogwarts has 142 sets of stairs? Did you know Fred and George were born on April 1st, April Fool's Day? Did you know Dumbledore has a portrait of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings in his office in the
sound it out.
In this capital C, lowercase o, capital S movie?
Chamber of Secrets?
Yeah. Did you know that Harry arrived at 4 Privet Drive for the very first time on Sirius's motorbike With Hagrid 15 years and 9 months later, he leaves for Privet Drive for the last time on Sirius's motorbike with Hagrid.
Sirius probably like, where the fuck's my bike?
Did you know Sirius is related to virtually everybody of magical descent throughout the series, though distantly in most cases, and the exact family ties are often unknown?
Which means Bellatrix also is, which
Correct.
means Sirius can't ever have sex or it's incest.
Did you know in one of the posters for Order of the Phoenix, Ginny's character isn't Bonnie Wright? Instead, it's a stand-in actor.
I didn't.
Did you know during Harry's time at Hogwarts, in his first, second, and fourth years, the Dursleys sent him presents for Christmas, namely a tissue, a toothpick, and a 50-pence coin. Each of these represents a Deathly Hallow.
I did not.
Did you know Harry's parents were killed by Voldemort? What?
Da, 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 da.
Did you know the first two movies feel so warm and cozy because they put an orange filter over it post because the kids were so pale?
And then what, they tanned?
Did you know in Hindi dubbing of the movies, the Latin incantations were translated to their Sanskrit equivalents? What is this whole
what?
sentence? We'll skip that one. Did you know in the Half-Blood Prince book during the... Did you know my favorite weird fact to share, David? Because it's this. And it's that in the third movie where Hagrid is showing Buckbeak to class, there is a scene where you see Buckbeak take a poop.
Really?
I don't know. They put a smiley face, so apparently.
Huh.
Did you know in Order of the Phoenix, Petunia talked about that awful boy in the book? It was Snape.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you know John Major was the British Prime Minister at the time of Half-Blood Prince took place in 1996? Someone can't write a sentence. It is mentioned that his predecessor had tried to throw the Minister of Magic out of the window. John Major's predecessor was Margaret Thatcher. Do with that what you will.
Come to my window.
Harry would be 37 in the epilogue, the same age James and Lily would be in Deathly Hallows. Lots of cool facts on here.
What is that from? Reddit?
Reddit.
I'd say stop reading it.
Yep, I did. I exited out of
okay.
it completely.
Yeah, most of those were good. And then you started getting to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
I do have one joke for you. I didn't get enough for a whole segment, but I was going to save it. But we were talking about like the generations and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it has to do with how fucked up the world is. So, How does a non-binary person kill people?
They do? I don't know.
They/them.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. You're how often do brains need an oil change?
Once a week?
Oh, you're ooh, you about to blow a head gasket. How did Elvis die?
Heart attack? I don't know, on a toilet? On a toilet, it's not how he died, it's where he died.
Off a toilet, yeah.
I think heart attack. Or brain aneurysm or something sudden and...
It was his heart.
Okay.
Or at least it's widely believed. I want to say it was like congestive heart failure or something like that. Kayla and I were talking about that last. I don't remember how it came up or why it came up, but I ended up looking it up. And the article I read was like, he was found face down in the bathroom, heart issues related to drug use, blah, blah, blah. But the article, it said he died in 1977.
Okay.
And it said that the autopsy was to be sealed for 50 years. How do we know how he died?
Seems a little suspicious. Is he
Right,
dead?
which
Is that why
means-
people think that Elvis actually didn't die?
I don't know. My thought is that the autopsy is not going to be released for another 2 years. An autopsy tells you how someone died. How do we know how Elvis died?
I guess we don't.
But why does everything you look up say this heart failure?
Maybe he's an alien.
He's an alien? I mean, he ain't nothing but a hound dog.
I respect the joke. I just don't appreciate it. No, I appreciate the joke. I just don't respect it.
Huh. Okay. I mean, you called him an alien. Oh, because he's out of this world? Is that where you're going?
I don't know. As soon as you
or
said
that
all
he
this, I was
wasn't
thinking
here
about,
legally to begin with?
I was just thinking about peanut butter, banana, bacon.
Well, you said you'd give up bacon because
So here's the
you'd
thing with
rather
that.
listen to
Here's the thing is when I go on this yearly annual camping trip that's coming up.
Okay.
In 4
do you work in
days.
the Department of Redundancy department?
I will be not eating what I should. So I'll probably have bacon for the first time in a while. Like we eat.
On your annually trip?
Yeah, we eat.
You should drink too. Beer, it's good.
No, I already told him to get me high noons. So sorry.
I didn't know your girlfriend was a lesbian.
Oh. You guys are gonna really like how much she just fucking just you'll see.
She's gonna be my
she's gonna you guys are gonna be best friends.
she's gonna be my
I fucking told you she's gonna be that for you. Like saying it to me like I fucking told you, Chris. Like you're like
huh? Told you
like
what?
Just like you do this or you're like this or like all the above. All the things you already know about me.
It doesn't matter if she told you. It's not like you remember. What's the little Karate Kid dude? What's the
Ralph?
no
Macchio?
his little sensei dude? Kimosabi?
Wax on, wax off? Oh, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, that's gonna be me, and she'll be my little young Padawan. Or
She's catching on pretty quick.
yeah, and ain't even met me yet.
Yeah. I know you guys are going to just it's going to be fucking funny. I can
Remember
tell you that
field
much.
day in elementary school?
Yes, it was I loved it. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
teams.
love this one because she's gonna have a field day.
You just wait till she does like my impressions. You're going to die. It's going to crack you the hell up. Wait, what?
Not that.
No.
Can you impression yourself? Like, hey, act like you for a minute. Like, because I was gonna say, like, what does she do? Like, what impressions does?
All I know is that, she really likes to do like, because we used to work together, so she remembers that part of me, the boss part, and I sound like Mickey Mouse every time she.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, guys, let's get ready for lunch. Let's make sure we're stocked.
That's just your baby doggy voice, though.
No, it sounds like Mickey Mouse, like when she does it.
But she's saying you sound like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. No. I told her you sound like Mickey Mouse when you do that.
No, I'm saying, what does she do? Like, you said she does impressions of you.
You're breaking up.
Already? It's only been a few weeks.
Wait, go ahead.
I said, you said she does impressions of you.
Yeah. That I told her that sounds like Mickey Mouse when you do that.
Okay.
You'll see.
Yeah, we'll we'll get there when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
What? Huh?
I don't even know.
They slashed them. That's right.
Right.
Where? Huh? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What did you say?
What?
How much money would it take for you to do these things?
Okay.
I don't want a few months.
Okay.
I want you to really think about it. How much money would it take for you to be bald forever?
$500,000.
Okay. How much money would it take for you to drink a cup of your own piss?
Ugh, fuck off.
That was wax off.
I'm gonna need 8 digits. Give me 10 million. No, because if you said here's $5 million, I'd do it. So 5 million.
Yeah, I feel like if I was like, hey, Chris, here's 20 grand cash. Now.
I'm going 5
mil.
Mm-hmm.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, you're right. Because if someone said, here's $3.5 million, I'd be like, all right, I'll do it.
I feel like if I said, here's 500 grand.
Nah, I wouldn't do it for that. All right, $1 million. $1 million. Final answer. Okay. Maybe $999,000.
That sounds like more anyway to you.
Yeah, I'd be good with $1,000 less.
I thought you were going to say $1,000. You give me $500. I'll do it. YOLO. How much money would it take for you to not have an orgasm for the next 10 years?
I'm going to say, I'm going to try to break it down by year, like per year. Let's say $500,000 per year. It's like 5 million.
Oh, I was at like 100 million.
I say that now, but like a weekend, I'd be like,
yeah, you're like,
it ain't worth it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. How much money would it take for you to listen to an entire Taylor Swift song before any piece of media you watch or listen to?
Oh, fuck.
So like turn on the TV, want to watch a show? Yeah. Taylor Swift ad, full song. Put a podcast on your phone, Taylor Swift song.
I'm going to need $100K.
That's surprisingly low for you.
No, because
yeah,
it would come on and I just go onto my phone while it's on and do something. And then, oh, it's over. Okay.
You still have to hear it though.
Yeah. But for $100,000, it's fine.
For the rest of your life.
All right. 100 million.
You're going to be, that $100,000's gone in 6 months. And then you got 40 more years of Taylor Swift.
It's just paid for therapy, having to listen to Taylor Swift every fucking day.
How do I sew this t-shirt? I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Yeah, see? How much money would it take for you to never be able to text again?
I mean, I could just call.
Yep, you could.
Yeah.
But you'd have to. It's not I could just call. It's
I'd have to call. Yeah,
call. Or send an email or post. Here comes Arrow with the post.
Probably not a single text ever again. Have to be a lot. 3 million. Because I could
I'm up at least like 20 million then.
Nah.
Ever
3 million,
again.
3 million, I'm set.
Okay. And the last one is, how much money would you need for every morning an email goes out to each member of your staff that contains your previous day's browsing history?
I mean, it wouldn't be that bad unless it was like a podcast night and I'm researching really weird or racist stuff. So Thursdays would be rough.
You don't need to research racist stuff.
Okay.
You got it all up here.
Okay. All right. Give me a cool 5 mil because then I can just quit.
Those emails still going out.
That's fine.
Okay.
It wouldn't be that bad.
Then you're like, your mom retires and moves to Florida and she's like, I'll get a part-time job with you. All those emails go to her every day.
50 million. Mom, here's 10 grand a week. Just don't read the emails. Thank you.
Just to shut up. That's all I had. Okay, that was good. See, when you engage and it's not, you're not engaged, but when it's few months.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, it's got like a ball that follows my mouse. What the fuck is that?
Ball that follows your mouth?
My mouse. So like on this page, there's like this little black ball.
I bet if it was a white ball, you wouldn't care.
God damn it. It just keeps following me. It's like it's about to mug me in the alley or something. I don't know what's happening.
I think all I have is a little like quiz thing. Like, are you a psychopath?
Let's do that because I'm not sure.
Okay. About that black ball. Oh, about whether you're... Okay, let me talk about my beer first.
You want to talk about mine?
I'm going to talk... what are you drinking?
Limoncello.
Fucking milestone episode. Bah, humbug. Well, this week from Brewdog, I'm drinking... I don't know if it's called 5 a.m. Saint or a modern day miracle.
Okay. I'm going to say both.
Both of them. It's an American red ale. Yeah, there's not really much to say about it. It's like a 6-8.
Well, there goes your rolling streak.
Yeah, well, my buddy and I were supposed to record Saturday, and then I planned on going back to the liquor store because that was my last beer out of the group that I bought. But then I experienced abandonment issues. So I have a couple questions here that apparently are supposed to determine whether you're a psychopath or not.
Okay.
They're like little scenarios, and then like your answer. If your answer matches this answer, then that's supposed to mean you're a psychopath.
Okay.
I'll say so. I think I've got 8, so I'll just read a couple to you, and
Okay. We'll go from there.
maybe we'll see. The longer you're in a relationship, the more psychotic you get.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So, the first one. A young woman was at her mother's funeral when she ran into a man she did not know. He was incredibly handsome and kind, and the woman fell in love with him instantly. She never got his name or number. The next day, she suddenly kills her sister. Why?
Because her sister was dating the man?
So that's good that you said that. That was my first thought.
Okay.
Apparently, if you're a psychopath, you would have said the woman wanted to create another funeral so she could see the man again.
Good God. Okay. Eek. Okay.
So you're good. So far, so good.
A little nervous.
And
The Slytherin in me's going,
your tail's wagging.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's saying cellophane. Cellophane.
I want celery in my potato soup. Okay.
I thought you were going to say in your asshole.
What the fuck?
Maybe I'm a psychopath. I don't know. An explorer and his crew were stranded in the Arctic for several months. When they were finally rescued, the explorer was reunited with his wife and told her all of his stories about how their ship crashed and the captain had to feed the remaining crew penguins while they huddled on the ice together in order to survive. A few days later, the explorer's wife became curious and decided to try penguin for herself. Despite the explorer's experience, he agreed to eat some with her. Immediately after, he began to cry and later killed himself. Why?
Reminded him of his crew near death.
While normal people would say something like, the penguin is bringing back triggering memories or something.
Okay, yeah.
A psychopath would say, the man realized the penguin tasted nothing like what he ate on the ice. He
Which
suddenly
was
realized
his
the
crew.
captain was feeding them their dead crewmates.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were almost, I feel like you were borderline. All right, let's see. A murderer kills a man and leaves the body in an elevator with several large windows, yet after leaving him, he stands outside the window and stares at him for a considerably long amount of time. Why?
Because he knew the man?
A murderer kills a man and leaves the body in an elevator with several large windows, yet after leaving him, he stands outside the window and stares at him.
I'm saying he knew the man, and, you know, he just killed somebody he knew or loved or had a relationship with, and I don't know, something like that.
Okay. For this question, you have to think about more than just the murder itself. Since the elevator has windows, everyone in the building can see inside, likely a glass elevator or something. If there was a dead body in it, most people would likely be staring at it, and the psychopath would know that. He would need to blend in too.
Okay, yeah.
You're doing good. All right, we'll do one more.
Mm-hmm.
After a long and horrible day of emotional abuse and annoyances, a man decides that enough is enough and he's going to kill his boss. He goes to the store and has to decide between buying a $5 knife and a $50 knife. Why did he buy the $5 knife?
Because he needed $45 to pay for body removal? I don't know. He needed the $45
on Prime Day.
He needed
Who the hell is
$45 for
removing bodies for $45
and plastic and the other.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like hiring a team.
No. Like he needed the extra
Black
money
Friday
to get rid of the body.
Okay. Several people would probably say something about leaving a smaller paper trail of money, but the psychopath would probably be thinking about the damage done to the boss. The psychopath bought the $5 knife because it was likely lower quality and duller, thus making the murder slower and more painful. You sound disappointed, but I am the opposite because I know you're not a psychopath. Well, 50% of the way so far.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Find out next week if Chris is a psychopath.
Right.
Was that sound like that? Was that Trillville? Some cut or eat?
No.
What it is? Ho?
That's
what's
from
up?
Psycho, the shower scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
75 weeks, and you don't fucking listen to me tell you that I haven't seen any movie ever.
It's a freaking classic. Okay.
It's like a remix of that line in Ted where he's like, "You seen any movie ever?" I haven't. Want some birthdays?
Mm-hmm.
Before we get to birthdays, it's National Hot Dog Day.
Cool with that.
It's Corn Fritters Day.
I
I don't know what those are.
Like a little deep fried, like chicken nugget, but instead of chicken, it's corn. No, that's a corn nugget.
A lot of corn nuggets down there with Mike Rowe, probably.
Fritter, like an apple fritter is like a deep fried donut almost. So a deep fried donut with corn. Deal,
Maryland?
isn't that Delaware? Oh yeah, it's Maryland. Yeah, deal. Duh, I've been there.
I was thinking of like the president and all the generals and the chief of staff are in the war room, and they just have like all the nukes are armed, and they just have like a big map pulled up, and they're like playing Deal or No Deal, trying to decide whether to bomb Deal or not, like wipe it off the fucking map. Deal or no deal? No deal.
That's a Delaware,
Beep.
right? No, it's Maryland. Beep.
Fuck them. We got to pay taxes higher. Mm-hmm. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear these birthday people?
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down my guesses. Will Ferrell.
Funny.
Barry Sanders.
The Lions.
Chris Pontius.
Oh, Jackass.
Orville Redenbacher.
Popcorn.
Jimmy Johnson.
Sausage. That's Jimmy Dean.
Oh, shit.
I was thinking of Johnsonville Brats and Jimmy Dean. And I can't. Ooh.
Go again?
No, that's good. Keep that in there, man. Ooh. And also the way I delivered it.
Sausage.
Oh, sausage. Oof.
Oh, man. That was that was tough. Tough sausage. Spicy. All right, I'll take half a point for Will. I put funny, and then I was like, no, because the last time I thought you'd say funny, you said hair.
Yeah.
For Gene Wilder. So I called an audible and switched it to Step Brothers.
Okay.
Barry, I put goat. Idiot.
Big fat one.
Chris Pontius, I put jackass.
Nice.
Would you say for Orville? Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I put.
Okay.
Jimmy Johnson, I was juggling between Cowboys and Super Bowl, but I put old. And you went with sausage. And for that, we thank you.
Yeah. Oof.
Maybe you just had like National Hot Dog Day on your mind?
I am hungry. I haven't eaten all day, so, you know.
Oh, well, it'd be nice if you could celebrate National Personal Chef Day.
It would be.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Just move in together.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You want to shower thought me since you don't have Reddit?
Yeah, I need to get off of here and eat.
This week, my Ask Reddit. You are a mad scientist. Instead of creating a weapon of mass destruction, you want to create a weapon of mass frustration. What are you going to do to mildly infuriate the world's population?
Put everyone's kind of throwback, put everyone's phone at like 1% and none of their chargers work.
That was similar to when I saw it said, like no matter what percent charge your phone's at, it always says 19%.
Or like No matter how much gas you put in your car, it's always on E, and you always have to fill up.
You just got to guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have create socks where the seam at the toe never straightens outright, so it's always bunched up and feels weird.
Ugh, I'd be so frustrated. Frustrated. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
I have toilet paper that always shows a small amount of brown streak no matter how many times you wipe.
Like wiping a marker. Yep.
That sound like you've thought about that before?
No, it's from something. Never mind.
I haven't seen it.
Every time I poop and I wipe and still poop and still poop and still poop, it's like I'm wiping a marker.
Story of my life. It didn't come out. There it is. I buy every single mass charging cable manufacturer and I make them only charge at a specific angle.
Oh, yeah, it sucks. We've all been there.
This fucking guy. Paper towels that can never be torn off in whole sheets.
Oof. That's mildly frustrating, but you can still get the job done, even if they're not torn straight.
It's like a broken condom. Like, it mildly frustrating, but you can still get the job done.
No, because then it doesn't have functionality. At least a paper towel still can function as a paper towel, even if it's not.
Yeah, it's the job isn't a condom. It's a tool to help get the job done. You could still get the job done.
Okay, touche.
Everyone's TV remote now controls someone else's.
Yep, would hate it.
Every chair is now a typical coach aircraft seat.
Oof.
Honestly?
At least it reclines a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. 6 inches is 6 inches, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey applies on exactly half the things.
That's already real. If it's from Europe, it's not like that, so fuck it.
Oh, well, buy American, dumbass. A space ray gun that causes everyone to lose their boner right before they actually get to have sex.
Oh, that's more than frustrating. Damn you, space laser. Yeah, that'd be not cool.
And the last one I have is a computer mouse that randomly drifts and misses what you're trying to click on or clicks the other button instead.
I do that anyways. I misclick all the fucking time. I right click, I hit like what are those called? The speed keys of the
hotkeys?
Hotkeys. There you go.
I don't even know what those do.
Well, the ones on the side of my mouse like go back a page when I'm on like.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't hotkeys. Those are like shortcuts.
You're a shortcut. Yeah, like it's immediate.
Like probably. I'm just trying to think of how. Short cut. Short
your hair.
Cut. Short. Buzz cut.
Sure.
Ew, buzz.
Ugh,
gross.
Woof.
Woof. Woof. Woof.
Mm. And for that, Amanda, we thank you for listening.
So when we were talking to her last week, I was like, so they still pursuing the dream, the video game dream? She's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Whatever. I was like, are they any good? I don't think so.
Like, you gotta be honest. You can't give them false hope, you know?
Yeah. What does an esports kid ask for his birthday?
Tissues. Like a Ghostbusters t-shirt. Just seems like something an esports kid would wear. And a fleshlight.
So if you ask them, like, you can either have sex or you have like a lifetime free Xbox Live gold subscription.
Oh, gold.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're going for Virginville, USA. Welcome all the Islams. Here's my butthole, because we suck.
Give me a Saturday night, my baby. No, because they can't sing that, my baby. My fleshlight by my side. A 32-ounce Mountain Dew and help me out.
And what was by his side? Fleshlight by my side.
Give me a Saturday night,
Mountain
my
Dew.
fleshlight by my side, a 32-ounce Mountain Dew, and the real line
And I'm
is
playing
like a
Fortnite.
six-pack. And I'm playing Fortnite. Give me a Saturday night, my fleshlight by my side, a 32-ounce Mountain Dew, and I'm playing Fortnite.
Yep.
Fuck them.
Bitch fucks. We outie.
Like Reed Dowdy?
Reed Dowdy.
Do you know who Reed Dowdy is?
No, he's a football player or something.
going to go through and I'm going to make like a compilation video of any reference that's like associated with a comment similar to how great being single is, because you can do whatever you want whenever you want.
I don't think you should do that.
And then I'm going to play the like wedding bells song in the background.
Wait till like I have a picture of her and I together, and then you can piece it together.
You're emotionally unavailable immediately and you don't have a picture of you guys together?
No, we don't.
What the fuck? Is your camera broke?
I'm going to send her that.